Hey, there's nothing better than facing the refs, facing the team you're in front of, and being able to beat both at the same time while calling out the media for doubting you. Everyone was doubting Georgia to win that game. Everyone was doubting Georgia to win that game. And Georgia still won the game. Not only that, like I said about the refs tried to give Texas that game. You mean to tell me that someone holds somebody and you give them back the ball because the fans throw trash on the field? The fans tried to throw trash on the field. Not tried, they did. They throw trash on the field. And we're going to be like, well, let me just give the fans what they want. Just give them the ball back. And they scored again after that drive. It's ridiculous. So Kirby Smart called them out on it. He called them out on it. And I'm glad he did. Because everyone was against us that game. Everyone was trying their best to try to take advantage of us. The refs, the fans, the media. Everyone was saying we was going to get beat by 40. Everyone was saying we was going to get destroyed by Texas by 80 because our defense is not that good. Remember, we're Georgia. We're not what y'all think we are, bro. We lost to Alabama. I get it. They lost 2 games. I get it. They lost to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt actually is real good this year. Are they going to beat Texas next week? We'll see. I'm not going to say yes or no to that. But one thing I will say is this. You can't tell me the adversity we faced with those refs, with the defense giving up plays, with Carson Beck throwing 3 picks, that this game solidified what Georgia was. One of the best teams in the nation. Somehow, some way, someone's still going to doubt us versus Ole Miss, versus Tennessee. And eventually, they're going to realize they have flaws too. We have flaws, but they have flaws too. If Georgia plays like this, Georgia will beat the rest of the teams on the schedule. We faced the toughest test, Texas. Now we got to finish that test. See, to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I don't like blaming refs for anything unless the Chiefs playing, which the refs give them everything. And barely you see it in Georgia games where the ref is going against you. That was probably the worst officiated game I've ever seen. And I'm 22 years old. I watched a lot of Georgia. I watched our heartbreaking moments from the national championship of 2017, from the Hail Mary in 2013 in Auburn. I've seen it all. I've seen the Hail Mary in 2016 versus Tennessee. But I ain't never seen anything so crazy like this. I mean, the rest was just like, bro, let's just throw a flag on everything we doing. 2 targeted penalties. They tried to take away Trevor Etienne touchdown. That was a touchdown because he did not fall down at all. His knees was not down before the ball went across the line. You can't tell me that they tried to hold us. Or they did not try to hold us. Then the SEC is going to post this little thing right here. And doggone, I'm gonna go on Instagram real quick. So it's going to give me some time. It's going to give me some time. But you mean to tell me that the SEC, let me look it up. The SEC said this. They went out there and have made a official request or whatever they call it officiating statement saying with 3:12 to play in the third quarter at Georgia, of the Georgia at Texas game, Texas intercepted a pass at the Texas 46-yard line and returned it to the 9-yard line. Texas was flagged for committing defensive pass interference on the play, which resulted in Georgia maintaining the ball with the first down. The game official gathered to discuss the play, which is permitted to ensure the proper penalty is enforced at the time, at which time the calling was officially reported that he erred. A foul should not have been called for defensive pass interference. But if you already give them pass interference, it's enforced, so you can't change it. Consequently, Texas was awarded the ball at the 9-yard line, Texas 9-yard line. By the way, when they gave him the ball at the 9-yard line, the fans were throwing trash on the field. So that don't seem right. That just does not seem right at all. While the original evaluation and assessment of the penalty was not properly executed, it is unacceptable to have thrown debris on the field at any time. So why did you know what I'm saying? Why would the debris give them the chance to get the ball back? Realistically, when you give them that chance to give the ball back, everybody's team fans is going to throw debris on the field to try to get that. Because they feel like they got one other way to get the ball back. That don't make no sense. Why would you give them that advantage? Why would you give teams that advantage? For their fans to throw stuff on the field so that they can get the ball back, or think they can get the ball back. That just don't make any sense at all. Think, all right? The disruption of the game due to the debris being thrown on the field will be reviewed by the conference office related to SEC sportsmanship policies and procedures. I'm going to read you what some of these fans said. Dog Edits, he said, save the bull stuff. Y'all rewarded Texas fans for throwing objects and endangered everyone on the field. Completely unacceptable to overturn a call after already discussing it at once. There was a clear agenda between this, the targeting calls and the ETN touchdown. I have zero faith that the refs' intent was to officiate that game fairly today. And they said, hook them down. Georgia fans was laughing. Can we send Texas back now? Classless. Doesn't fit with the SEC culture. Someone said, come on. They only gathered to discuss the play after the fans threw the debris on the field. Do better, SEC. So throw stuff on the field and get your way. Got it. Okay. Texas really thought they would come into the SEC and start running it. Send them back to the ACC as punishment. Texas threw a temper tantrum and got their way. Nice bull stuff summary. We all saw it real time. The fans were unhappy and threw the trash on the field. After the cleanup, we seen the officials huddled and they reversed the call. Not before, not during, not after. And nothing said about the trash caused the delay while it was cleaned up. This officiating crew should be fine. Do better, SEC. That's just a few. Y'all got to do better. And refs just in general got to do better. Now you got, like I said earlier, you got every doggone fan base thinking now they can throw trash on the field to try to get the ball back if it is an interception or turnover. Right? Or if they got the ball and they got a fourth down and they got, penalized or something like that. It's unfair. Just because I'm a Georgia fan, I don't want no team going through that. I don't. Imagine you playing versus Alabama, right? If Tennessee, I'm gonna make another video on this. If Tennessee played Alabama, right, and Tennessee scored a touchdown, but every single time someone tripped or fall, they get a flag for it. Alabama gets a flag. Tennessee gets a flag because a player from Alabama falls down. Just because they route run it. That don't make no sense. These refs was so bad yesterday. I'm telling y'all boys and girls, bro. I'm here trying to do schoolwork. I'm going to do schoolwork at like 4 o'clock. I only got to write a 4-page paper. The officiating in that game is so bad. It was so bad. Then Kirby went on the radar and had to say something yesterday. And I may get in trouble for YouTube on this, but God forgive me. Y'all know I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my taking. Kirby said, y'all doubted us. Y'all all doubted us. That's what Kirby said here. I'm about to look it up. I'm about to find something. Kirby said, y'all had doubted us. This is what Kirby said on his press conference. I'm going to cut the music down. Oh, my God. Kirby said some good stuff right here. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm going to try to find something.
And I'm so proud of these guys because nobody believed. Nobody gave us a chance. Your whole network doubted us. Nobody believed us. And then they tried to rob us with calls in this place. And these guys are so resilient. You know what I mean? We talked about intent. What was our intent when we walked on the field? Our intent was not to take pictures, not to do all the superstar stuff. Our intent was to eat. Our intent was to come eat and be hungry. I'm not interested in all the bells and whistles. What I want is a team that fights their ass off, and they did tonight. And I'm so proud of these guys.
So you see, Kirby said what he said. He's possibly going to get fined, for what he said. But that is actually facts that they doubted all of us. They doubted us from jump. They say we can't beat Tennessee. We can't beat Texas. They think Texas was a powerhouse in the SEC. Now, mind you, they only played 6 games, and they ain't played no one of our caliber. Oklahoma's not that good this year. Michigan's not that good this year. Colorado State, Mississippi State aren't good this year. Mississippi State gives challenges though. Let's not get that twisted. Look here, Georgia beating 2 of those teams. Georgia is beating Mississippi State last week, 2 weeks ago. Now, of course, they gave up 31. Yes. So they assumed that we was going to lose to Texas by 40 because we gave up 31 to Mississippi State when they gave up 13 themselves. I tell you what, Bo, I'm going to do this a lot. I'm going to have like 6 videos out. Got to do better, man. SEC officiating crew got to do better. Got to do better, man. Anyway, DSJ Podcast, man. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Like I said, I normally don't do this. I'm just here because I'm trying to do schoolwork. But that being said, y'all know, as a podcast, got to grow and try to talk about stuff like this. So that being said, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. So make sure to subscribe, like, and share. And we're out. Again, officiating crew for SEC. Do better. Okay? Do better. Any officiating crew, actually. It doesn't have to be I'm not saying this for a Georgia fan. Any officiating crew, just do better. Because you're going to cost someone a game. You're going to really cost someone a game just doing stuff like that. And you gave fans the advantage by throwing debris on the floor, on the ground. And it's dangerous. Do better.